Now, the question that everyone, and I do mean everyone, is asking at the minute, is the new social media platform created by Facebook, Threads, really going to be the app that kills Twitter? I don't know about you guys, but I cannot wait for another social media app that is full of terrible takes and death threats. Look, I'm going to level with you. I don't like Twitter. I know, brave statements only on this channel, but Twitter the past couple of months has been absolutely insufferable. At the minute, no one's posting anything good. What they do post is basically stolen. The only highlight I'm getting from Twitter at the minute is when people post about the Secret Invasion Disney Plus show with like a little bit of gore, a little bit of blood, being like, reminder guys, this is a Disney Plus show. And then because it's Twitter and everyone hates everyone, people quote tweet it saying, what are you, like 7 years old? Guys, let's make a superhero show without any superheroes. Oh my God. Now, I don't really use Instagram anymore apart from posting pictures of me dressed up as a woman, but Instagram has stories that last 24 hours and you can post like a life update that no one gives a shit about. But I do follow a lot of YouTubers on Instagram, and every single one that I follow, they've been posting on their stories in the past 48 hours, shilling their Threads account like there's going to be some mass migration event or something. When in reality, they're probably just making their account so one of their fans doesn't yoink the name, because that's happened to pretty much everyone at any point. For example, in Minecraft, my name's been stolen. I can't get parasitical anymore. So as we know, since purchasing Twitter in October 2022, Elon Musk has made quite a few changes to Twitter. Most of them, everyone unanimously hated. Honestly, I'm trying to think of some kind of positive impact he's had on the website, but apart from increasing the number of characters in a tweet, there really isn't anything. Now, keep in mind, Threads is not the first social media app that's trying to like combat Twitter. There have been many in the past. For example, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Hive, they've all basically tried to, take over Twitter, not really successfully. If anything, it kind of reminds me like whenever YouTube gets into trouble, there'll always be like a competitor app that comes to the surface. Like, for example, when YouTube first introduced the demonetization, the little yellow dollar sign that you see your favorite creator cry about 15 times a day. When that happened, a YouTube competitor called VidMe came out, but then no one used VidMe, and then that fell apart. Another example is Storyfire. I remember Storyfire literally paid me to post on their website, and again, that website, unfortunately, kind of fell off. I got a fat sponsor payout. I was happy, but the website's not really doing that great. Now, apparently, on July the 6th, which is a couple days ago since recording this video, Twitter sent a letter to Meta threatening legal action against them. Their claim is apparently what Meta were doing, which is Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, they were hiring ex-Twitter employees. I'm not sure if you remember the mass exodus of Twitter employees that were basically kicked out by Elon Musk when he did a shakeup.
Elon Musk announcing massive layoffs overnight, telling employees they'd get an email today telling them their fate. That email, subject, your role at Twitter. In the email, today is your last working day at the company, and signed simply, Twitter.
What Meta have done, or have been accused of doing, is essentially poaching their employers, taking the people that became jobless after working at Twitter to become engineers at Meta for the Threads app. What I'm going to do right now is post two comparison pictures. One of these is a timeline on Twitter. The other one is a timeline of Threads. And you can tell it is so obvious that Meta are just trying to steal from Twitter. Like, they're not even trying to hide it. I mean, it's not exactly an original thing to call them out for. For example, every single social media app now has some kind of shorts category. YouTube does it. TikTok basically started this pandemic. And then even stuff like Spotify now has shorts, and the Netflix app on your phone has quick laughs. It's like, just watch the show. They literally added in on Netflix a timer to increase the watch time by 2 times speed. You can watch a show twice as quick. Why do you need to watch a 6-second video if you're going to sign off on it or not? Just go look at the IMDb rating. Now, Elon Musk actually said on Twitter, addressing this cease and desist that they sent to Threads, saying competition is fine, cheating is not. Says the guy who fired like half his staff, by the way.
Musk reportedly laying off about half the 7,500-member global workforce.
50% is a jaw-dropping number and really goes to the bone and heart of the Twitter ecosystem.
And then something amazing happened, something no one saw coming. Mark Zuckerberg reactivated his Twitter account just to snide Elon. Now, if you don't know, Mark Zuckerberg has a Twitter account. I actually had no idea that he had it. His last tweet was January 18th, 2012. That is over 10 years ago. And then he came back a couple days ago and he just posted the Spider-Man pointing meme. I just like how these guys are both billionaires, but still, like, they are so incredibly petty. Like, that guy, he probably found his old Twitter login on like a post-it note in his garage or or something, and he's like, I'm gonna post that. Yeah, Spider-Man pointing, relatable algorithm. Spider-Verse just came out. Relatable algorithm. Now, even though Threads seems to solely exist just to spite Twitter to knock it off, so Meta basically owns the monopoly for every single social media, they had 70 million users sign up on the first day alone. Probably half of that was the YouTubers that I saw on my story just shilling their Threads accounts. For example, Mr. Breast, he was massively shilling Threads. He even did like a car giveaway with the Threads logo on it. So it's pretty obvious that a lot of influencers were basically being paid to shill the product. Also, I do want to say that Threads logo is one of the worst logos I think I've ever seen in my life for a product. Another company that got in on it, for example, is Opera GX, the account that replies to every single one of my tweets. And their bio says, a browser for gamers. Gay, as in a homosexual. I really do want to thank whoever hired the guy that runs the Opera GX socials, because they are either just incredibly depressed or they are making some bad choices in life. Also, Mr. Beast apparently wants to become the CEO of Threads, because of course he does, even atting Mark Zuckerberg. Honestly, if Mr. Beast becomes the CEO, I imagine they're going to replace the follow button with just a cookie that you click on. Now, apparently there are a lot of features on Threads that actually aren't available yet that Twitter still has. For example, a followers only timeline. Or at the minute, you actually cannot delete your account. So if you make a Threads account, you can't delete it. It's up there forever, which is one of the worst decisions I think they have ever made. I mean, technically you can delete your Threads account, but the only way to do that is to delete your Instagram account. So you basically need to double tap 2 accounts just to get rid of the Threads one. So if you type something or post something really, really cringe, it's going to be up there forever. And everyone will know who you are and laugh at you. Now, at the minute, there's no search, there's no hashtags. It is pretty bare bones despite being shilled everywhere and having like millions of signups. But they're promising that they're going to bring these features later, more down the road. Apparently, Moresi, one of the heads at Meta, basically saying that it's anyone's guess when they'll be implemented. But full disclosure, it'll take time.
What next, Dutch?
We just need some time. I need some time. I just need time. I need time and no traitors.
Well, we're hiding out now. Especially as we ain't exactly hiding out.
We just need a distraction. Buy us some time. I just need somebody to buy me some goddamn time, one of you.
The funny thing is, one thing Twitter seems to be doing at the minute is basically shadow banning you if you mention the word Threads, because there are loads of big e-celebs at the minute that are shilling their Threads accounts, and these tweets do catastrophically bad. Obviously, the way Twitter works, like most social media apps, if you link something that goes to an external website, the algorithm will promote it less, because you're basically taking people away from the website. That's why a lot of YouTubers, for example, will say new video up, and then they'll reply to the tweet with the actual link, because if they just open with a link, the algorithm just won't promote it. But some of these tweets are doing comedically bad, getting like 2 or 3 likes when the account has like tens of thousands of followers. But yeah, will Threads kill Twitter? I'm not really sure. It really just comes down to the choice. Which billionaire do you want to give all your data to? The one that looks like an alien, or the one that looks like an alien and also owns the Tesla company?